Hey guys, so welcome to this part of the tutorial, and here we're going to go over how to make the lottery button show up. So if we go back to our working application, we click on business ideas, we have every time we click our business idea while it's big, we have these buttons named lottery pop up. So what we're going to do is we're going to create that, and we're going to create it so that when the business idea is large and we click on it, the lottery buttons show up. So what we're going to do is we're going to give a on-click event class listener to our business idea button. So we're going to go to on-click, and we're going to say show lot button. So this is the function that we want to run. And then we want to go down here and we want to actually create this. So let's go down, let's go to the bottom here. Let's say make lottery button appear when appear function, and we're going to say let lot button 1 is equal to document get element by ID lot button 1. And I believe if we go back up here, I think lot button 1 is this one right here, lot button 1, and this is lot button 2. So we're going to copy and paste this, and we're going to say 2. Then here I want to change this to 2. So we have basically we have the variable set to the document DOM elements. So next we're going to go to the next line. We're going to actually create the function. So create show button, and we're going to say we're going to define a variable called the selected lot button size. So we're going to say let selected lot button size. It's not defined yet, but we will define it very soon. And then we're going to say if. So this function checks if friend count is above 2 or not, because we only want the lottery button to appear when the friend count is above 2. So we go friend count is equal to 2, and then random number 10 equals math floor, and then we want to say math random, and I'll explain this to you in 1 second. So we go math random, and let's see, we go math, it's supposed to be, the highlight PHP Storm is going crazy on me. Okay, math, so times 10, and we want to add we want to plus 1 here. So basically what this does right here is, obviously random number 10 is, we haven't defined this yet, so let's define this too. So if we have to check, let's see, so if friend count is 2, what am I doing here? So I'm going to delete this. First I have to actually define the random lot random button. So we're going to say let here. Alright, so let random number 10 is equal to math floor of math random times 10 plus 1. So math random, this right here basically gives you a variable of between 0 and 1. And we want to, just for simplicity, want to make the interval 1, so we multiply between between 1 and 0 instead of 0 and 1. We want the number to be between 1 and 10. So this will give you a random number between 1 and 10, but it has a lot of decimal points. So we want, and then we want to go from 1 to 10, and floor makes it go from 0 to 10, right? So floor basically rounds the number down. So we want to add 1, so it's from like 1.0 to 10.99999, and actually it'll be simpler if I show you. So if let's say let's say I do this. Let's say alert. So I'm going to teach some basic JavaScript math. So math, random, and if I do this, let's go to our button here, refresh the page. Okay, so this is the number that we get. It's something 0 and 1, right? 0 and 1. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to multiply this by 10. And if we do this again, it's 3, 5, 5, 5, again 2, and then we want to plus 1 because we're going to floor it. So basically if we do floor here, math floor, what happens is it goes to the lowercase, so it goes to 0 to 9, but we want to go from 1 to 10. So if we, just as example, I'm going to show you here, it goes from 1, 0, so you see it goes to 0 and it'll only go up to 9. So we want it to go up to 1, so that's why we're going to add 1 right here. I'm not going to actually do this one because it's pretty obvious, but that's basically what random number 10 is supposed to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to then say if random number 10 is less than or equal to 3, we want to say selected lot button size is equal to, we want this to equal to lot size 0, which is the class here. If we remember, go back up here, all the way up here, if we have here, we have one called lot size 0. So lot size 0 is something we have that's going to be displayed none. So sometimes, I believe basically what happens is if the random number count is less than 3, sometimes you don't get the lottery button. I think that's how it works. Let me just double check. So refresh the page. Yeah, sometimes when you click it, the lottery button doesn't appear. So it's also randomly not appearing as well. So business ideas don't always give you a good solution to make to monetize for yourself. So that's kind of why the metaphor is like that. So selected lot button size equals lot size 0. Else if 7 is greater than random number 10 and random number 10 is greater than 3, then we want this select lot button size to equal to 1. And else again if, and then we're just gonna I'm just gonna copy and paste this right here. So copy and paste this twice, and the next one is going to be 9 and 7. So it has to be less than or equal to right there, and then 9, 11. All right, so if it's 9 or 10, because 10 is the only number below 11, so if it's 9 or 10, we want it to equal to 3, and here we want it equal to 2. So that's basically what we want. And then we have to choose whether the left side lottery button or the right side lottery button gets affected. So we have to say then we have to say choose left or right to show lot button. All right. So we go left, right, num is equal to math floor and we're going to say math random and times 10 and then plus 1 again. So we want, this time we're also picking a number between 1 and 10, and this time we're going to say if it's greater than 5 we're going to choose right, and if it's less than 5 we choose left. So it's basic, we're just using randomizing numbers to choose left and right, so it's really simple math. And I'm redefining this again here because if you use this one here, it's going to basically say left or right based on, it's going to create a pattern where you only get the left side button with small ones and the right side button with large ones. So we want to create a separate randomized button so we get two different random numbers. That's the importance of doing this again here. So that's some basic JavaScript, guys. So I hope you guys are understanding how the math function works in JavaScript. So we're going to say left right is equal to, actually we can just say let left right, whoops, like that, and let left right here. Okay, so that's how we define variables in JavaScript. And then if left right num is greater than 5, we want to say left right is equal to right. And else if left right number is less than or equal to 5, we want to say left right is equal to left. And finally we want to say left right left right 5, left right right, left right left. So finally, if now that we have both the lot size number and the left right determined, we're going to use those in conjunction together. So we're going to say if left right is equal to right, then we want we're basically defining, if we go back up to our classes here, our show button has button 1, no, not this one, lottery. Where's lottery? Our lottery button has a class of button 1, button warning, and lot size 0. That's what it starts with. So we want to change this to button warning and lot size number. So that's what we're doing. I'm showing you what I'm going to code. To do that, we're going to go to lot button 2, because we already defined this element. We define it right here, so we're going to take this and we're going to say class name is equal to button warning plus selected lot button size. So that's what we're going to do there, and that's basically going to create the proper classes with the correct lot button size class numbering that we've randomized from this function that we're continuing on with. So else if left right is equal to left, then lot button 1 class name is equal to, if it's left, we're going to say the left one. We're going to choose the left one. Lot button, I think lot button 2 is the one on the right, lot button 1 is the one on the left. All right, so lot button 1 class name is equal to button warning plus, again, selected lot button size. So that's basically how it works. Now if we go back, show button here, if we go back to our business button, we have the show button here, lot. So every time you click on the business idea button, the show lot button function is run. So let's try this out. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I typed everything right and it works for you guys. So I'm gonna make the idea big, and there you go. We have, all right, so it's working now. It's completely working. All right, so we have the lottery button completely working now. Now what we got to do is we got to add a function that automatically decreases the lottery button every few seconds. So let's I'm gonna continue on with this one video and do that as well. So let's go to our code here, and let's go up top and add this, because we have our decrease friend function there as well. So we're going to create a remove lot button function. So we're going to let's create it right here. So function remove lot button. So basically what this remove lot button function has to do is it has to check every okay guys, so basically what this remove lot button function has to do is it has to first gather what the current lot button size is. So if we go inspect element it has to find out the lot button size 2 here. So we have to basically get this number 2 right here so that it knows that it has to reduce that number by 1 and give it a new class, so set the class to lot size 1. So that's what this function is going to do. So first we have to define the button that we're going to target. So we have to do it both for the left and the right separately. There might be a way to do it in conjunction together, but I'm doing it separately, and we're just going to copy and paste the code. So we're going to keep it simple for this tutorial video. So we're going to set the button class as a string. So we're going to say let button1 class string is equal to, again, lot button1. We've made this DOM element. We defined this DOM element before, so we're going to use it again, and then class name, and this class name is going to basically list all the classes that exist, and we're going to say let button1 size is equal to button1 class string car at 23. And why 23? I'll show you. Car at basically gets the 23rd character, and this is not the way that you should code this, but this is a simple JavaScript application that's not reactive or dynamic, so I'm going to keep it real simple in how I code this. So here I'm going to say it's going to be, if you count along here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Well, 23 is right here. So I didn't count 1 properly. So 23 is right here. So it's the 23rd character. This is the 23rd character that determines the lot size number. So we want to get this particular character and set it as a variable, which is the lot button1 size. And then we want to have the new one. So let new lot button1 size, and then we're going to say and then we're going to define a variable for new button1 class string, which we're going to use to actually assign the new class again. So if lot button1 size is greater than 0, because we don't want it to go down below 0, then we want to make the new lot button1 size is equal to lot button1 size minus 1. And then we want to say the new button1 class string is equal to button warning, and then lot size plus the new lot button1 size number. So and then once we've set this string, we want the class to be set to this. So we're going to say lot button1 class name is equal to new button class string. So that's basically how it's done. And then we just want to copy and paste this for number 2. So we're going to copy and paste this. So we're going to say repeat for button number 2. So we're going to copy and paste that right there. And we just have to change this to 2. And I'm holding down Alt to do this. 2. And then 2 right here as well. 2. Alright, so we do this, and let's go back and see if it works. Refresh the page, add your friend ideas, business ideas, and let's see if it decreases. Oh, we haven't set the time interval yet. So let's we have to set the time interval. So we want to set interval decrease friend. So every time the friend count decreases, we want to remove the lot button as well. So every so the lottery button is again just at 3.5 seconds. So here we're going to just add remove lot button. So every 3.5 seconds, the lottery button decreases as well, just like the friend number decreases. Okay, so refresh the page. Business idea. Okay, let's see if it decreases. Okay, so it's not decreasing. So let's inspect element console. Okay, so lot button size. So 137. 137, line 137, lot button one side. Oh, this one has to be 2. Okay, so change this to 2. I think that's right. Yeah, 2. I have to change this to 2. I forgot to change this to 2. All right, so now it should work. Let's cross our fingers and see if this works. So I'm going to click the friend buttons a couple times. And all right, I think it's working. All right, it's decreasing. And let's see if it decreases again. Decreases one more time. All right, so it disappears. So everything's working perfectly. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the tutorial. And we've coded all the way to decreasing the button, which is phenomenal. So the next one that we want to create is we want to create basically how to make the lottery button click so that this number changes and also decreases based on the cost of living per year. So that's what we're going to do in our next part of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial video series, and I'll see you guys in the next video.